Hey everyone, it's Mindy from the OG Sports Network. Excited to bring you some plays here today in Major League Baseball. So let's go ahead and get started. Hopefully you enjoyed your Friday. I definitely did. I got to watch my former softball team, the University of Nebraska at Omaha, pretty much take down a big dog on number 7 in the nation, Missouri, in regionals. So looking forward to another Mavericks game here today versus Washington. So make sure you guys check it out. It's on the SEC Network. All right, here. Let's get going. You guys ready? All right, let's do it. What I need you guys to do first, like and subscribe. Click on the bell to get the latest notifications. Also, make sure you go ahead and send us your comments. We'd like to know where you guys are at or what you're on. People are like, hey, how'd you get the Pirates at plus money? What I'm doing is I'm taking a look at very opening odds, right? This is before any line movement or changes or anything like that. So if you are there when it first comes out, you could go ahead and got the Pirates plus 1.5. But once the line movement comes in, there's not too much we can do about it, but that's all I do is compare start to finish opening odds. All right, let's go ahead and bring in our ogcappers.com multi-capper website. Make sure you guys go ahead and check this out. We definitely have some hot cappers. It's one of those that I know that Bo is pretty much, I don't want to jinx him here, knock on wood, but I mean, he's won his best bet for about the last 5 days now. So make sure you go ahead and check out Bo's guaranteed best bet of the day. Also, more hot cappers there waiting for you. Guys like Steven and Ron Hahn, Pravi, CJ Sturgeon. Over the last 7 days, some more familiar names. Danny Dimes, you see him here regularly on the channel doing some content for us. Tony T. And of course, Ruben. Ruben is also our leader over the last 30 days. And there's Nick in there and Mindy and Tiffany. So go ahead and check us all out at ogcappers.com. Just remember, all of our pick packages are profit guaranteed. If we don't turn a profit, you get credits back to your account. So when you log in next time, they will be there. So you can go ahead and get another hot capper there again. Also, use that promo code OG20 to save you 20%. I see them coming through. So we appreciate you guys watching and then purchasing. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get over to these 15 free picks in the Major League Baseball. Modeling did well yesterday. Let's go ahead and get some more winners. So what it is my baseball model according to, or I guess versus Vegas, right? That's what I was talking about. So it's Vegas opening lines. That's what I pull, and that's what we are comparing to. So you guys know that you can also manipulate the lines out there to go ahead and take and get the numbers that I set forth. Or if things change, it's you that hit the enter button. So only you have the power to control what is happening here every day. But because I track every single play into this giant spreadsheet, that's like we're up to NBA and NHL. We're up to 1,300 picks per money line, spread, and total. We'll be getting there real quick in Major League Baseball since they play so many games. We'll have tons of bets out there here this season. But what I do is because I keep track and I compare, I find those little spots where you can go ahead and crush Vegas. So it's a confidence factor. There's also going to be a final score prediction, so you can take a look at that. All right, should we get started? Lots of games again here today. We're going to go ahead and go under the 8 runs today with the Sox and the Yankees. This one's coming up to a grand total of 5. That's right, 5, all the way 5. But have the Yankees pulling this one out 3-2. Modeling likes the White Sox here on the run line. But again, the 66.7 is going to be our best play of the day. We're going to go ahead and take the under. We have Yankees starting pitcher with a .49 ERA over his last 3 games. Plus that Yankees bullpen, once I pulled the data here again today, they have taken over number 1 over the Red Sox, statistically best bullpen in all of the majors. All right. Pirates and Cubs. Let's go under the total here again. We have Cubs starting pitcher, .95 ERA, right? We're going to go ahead and get it done. We're going to go under the 7.5 runs. I think he's gotten that under every single time, so we're going to go ahead and stick with it. We also have right now Wrigley Field. They're down today with wind and weather and all that kind of good stuff. It's a 9% lower than usual, right? So we have a standard baseline where we are at Wrigley Field, but today with wind and weather, it's 9% to the worse, right? So this is going to be more balls are going to stay in the park. A negative impact factor here today in this one. All right, Rays and Jays. Rays and Jays. It's going to be Eflin. We're back to starting rotation here for the Rays. 3.57 ERA versus Gausman 4.11. So we're going to go ahead and take the Rays here on the run line. The Rays bullpen has 3 saves their last 3 days, so they're getting it done. Blue Jays offense is kind of struggling here. They're only putting up 2.6 runs per game. That's right about where we have them here. We have the Rays winning it outright 4-3. But let's go ahead and take the Rays on the run line. This gives us the best percentage, 65.9% of the time. Rays offense batting 4% higher than the Jays right now. Rockies, they're on a tear, that's for sure, right? Versus the Giants, but they got Giants here as big favorites today. Big favorites today going up against Harrison, 2.12. But we're going to go ahead and go over the 7.5 runs here today. That Giants bullpen, 4.775. That should help it get over the total. Rockies offense, we know, are scoring 1.5 runs more per game over their last 3 than their offensive average over the season. Right now, Rockies over their last 3 are averaging 5.52 runs per game. So pretty good. Plus the Giants, they suddenly showed up in a big way, right? Putting up 10 runs. That Rockies offense is 10.5% higher than the league average right now. And they have a big on-base percentage, 0.812. Next up is going to be the Mariners versus the Orioles. They messed up my under yesterday by allowing that bullpen from the Mariners 4 runs, and I don't know, what was it, like the 8th or 7th? Something stupid. Sounds like something the Mariners would do, giving up 4 in the late innings. But we're going to go ahead and try this under again. I have the total coming in at 6. So under that 7.5. We're going to go under 63.6% of the time. We have Castillo today versus Dean Kremer. So I like the under. It's one of those that the Mariners ERA, right, 1.83, better than the starting pitchers for Castillo. So Castillo's been the one that has been consistently staying under that 2. For a while there, all of the Mariners pitchers were under a 2 ERA, but then, you saw Gilbert give up like 11 to the Twins and all this kind of stuff. So they started imploding there a little bit. Orioles offense hasn't necessarily been stellar either. They've been only at like the 6.22 on base percentage. Slugging percentage hasn't really been very high, but it's like the Mariners offense kind of failing to show up here as of late. So let's go ahead and take the under. Mets, Marlins. We got Garrett on the mound for the Marlins, Severino for the Mets. Mets offense has kind of also been failing to show up a little bit. They have a 209 batting average over their last 3 games. Mets offense, that slugging percentage, 5.72. Just not really great, right? Not really great. Mets failed to show up, putting up an egg. 0 runs. So let's go under this total. I have it a 3-3 game. 59.7% of the time when we have a total at 7.5 with my model's variance. It hits that many times. Let's go. All right, Nationals and Phillies. We're going under again. Gore has 3.86. Sanchez, 4.08. But look, it's this Phillies bullpen coming in a big way, 2.71. That's going to help keep that total under. Nationals offense, have been talking about it, minus 1.5 runs per game over their last 3. Nationals batting average is about 4.5% lower than usual right now. They're just struggling to capitalize on opportunities, putting up only 2.4 runs of offense. So right now, the Nationals offense, again, 15.8% lower than the league average. What happened to them? I thought they were off to a pretty decent start. They're only batting 178 here as of late. Not looking good for them today either. Let's stay under the total. Twins versus Guardians. Oh, look, another under game. Twins are struggling to score here, only putting up 3 runs of offense over the last 3 games. That Guardians bullpen has been pretty stout, 2.705 ERA. That Twins offense, they're scoring 1.5 runs less over their last 3 games. Batting average right now is 4.5% lower for them as well. Offense keeps continuing not to show up, only 2 runs of offense. And the Twins offense, right? Batting average, on base percentage, 11% lower. That offensive impact has just been pretty bad. Twins only 187 batting average, only 581 slugging. Not getting it done. So let's go under this total here. The E's versus the Royals at Kauffman Stadium here today. Looking like it might be nice here in the Midwest. We have a little bit of rain right now. But still supposed to make it up into the 80s. But the pick is going to be under the 8.5 runs. Have this one a real low scorer with Stripling and Lugo. Lugo, what? 1.66 ERA. Just been crushing it. I have the Royals winning, though, 3-2. But our best play is going to be, statistically, the under at 62.9% of the time. Athletics offense has been meager here as of late. 171 batting average, 16.7% lower than what they had been doing, you guys. I mean, suddenly they've fallen into a rut. That's why I like that recency bias that we look at here with the modeling. And again, for them, their offensive batting average is 4.5 points lower. Geez, what's going on, you guys? Let's go ahead and take the under. Brewers and Houston. I love the Brewers yesterday. They couldn't quite get it done there. Lost 4-3. Couldn't get anything done late. All of the runs scored, they were in that, first 5 window, basically is what I was trying to say. Let's go ahead and take the Brewers here on the run line. So I have the Brewers here winning 4-3. But I'll take them on the run line. It has the better statistical outcome right now, 65.2% of the time. It will be the play. We have Verlander. We have Wilson for the Brewers, 1.69 ERA over his last 3. Brewers offense right now is 17.9% higher than the league average for runs scored. So we're going to go ahead and take the Brewers, probably on the run line. Padres versus Braves. It's my buddy, Yu Darvish on the mound. He's got a 0 ERA over his last 3. A 0. And then we have Bryce Elder, has an elevated ERA over his last 3. 7.07. That's up from his 4.79 overall here this season. I'm going to take the Padres on the money line to get a little plus money today. 110, have them winning 4-2, even pulling out the run line there. So, yeah, it's going to come down to I think starting pitching here in this one. Braves offense, they're under by 1.5 runs over their last 3. All right, VIP play of the game. It's going to be between the Angels and Bo's Texas Rangers. We're going to go ahead, and if you want this one, you're going to have to go ahead and go to ogcappers.com, find the ogcappers.com VIP section, and then go ahead and you can purchase this pick individually, or you can get it as a 3-pack with the NBA and NHL today. This play comes in 69.7. It is statistically our highest play here on the board today. So go to ogcappers.com and check it out. The Red Sox and the Cardinals. Here it is, text play of the day. It's our second highest rated game. 67% of the time, this will be the play. If you want this game, go ahead and text me. Text the word WIN, W-I-N, 223-203-1821. You will get our second highest play in NBA, NHL, and Major League Baseball. Let's go ahead and get it done. All right, Tigers versus the Snakes. Man, the Tigers, they put up a lucky 13. Still have the Tigers winning today. I'm taking them on the run line, though. On this one, 65.2% of the time, it will be the play. Even though I have the Tigers winning outright 4-3. Got to take them on the run line. Tigers pitcher right now, Flaherty, 2.33. Gallon, not too bad himself, 2.65. But the Tigers bullpen right now, they're 1.75 lower than the Diamondbacks. So this one could come into those last innings. It could make a factor. Diamondbacks offense 9.1% lower than usual here right now. Let's go ahead and take the Tigers on the run line. All right, Reds, Dodgers. Is this our last one? We've made it through. All right, we got Ashcraft on the mound, 3.6. He's been solid, better than his 4.12 there overall. We have a Buehler on the mound. Buehler. He's, look, big favorite. Minus 225. Let's go ahead and go under the total. Oh, yeah, I also saw Ricky Henderson was playing yesterday, right? Ellie De La Cruz getting his 4 stolen bases here. But the Dodgers offense, they've actually been about 4.5% lower in their last 3 games. That's right. There's been a theme with people being 4.5% lower. Reds offense right now, 212 batting average. Reds offense also, if we're looking at that slugging, not great, 6.34. So let's go ahead and go under the total 8.5. All right, you guys, hey, that is it. I'm off to garage sale day number 2. Hopefully you guys have a great evening. Again, make sure you check out my Nebraska Omaha Mavericks versus the Washington Huskies today in regional softball matchups. All right, you guys, make sure you check out those video series. Also have a video today from new capper Alec Moorhead, so make sure you check his play out. He has a first 5 play in that Athletics Royals game, so check it out. All right, you guys, we'll catch you later. Bye-bye.